guys. You're welcome back to the Culture Podcast. Happy New Year. This is our first episode, and we are happy to be back. We hope you enjoyed your holidays like we did. Welcome back to the Culture Podcast. As always, my name is Fareeda, and
I'm Bertha.
today we have a very interesting topic, right?
I know.
Let's start the year on a very solemn note.
You bad me. You putting our body, souls, and all of that into
Yeah.
God's hands. I know. Sure.
We are talking spirituality and religion and everything that has to do with it. So let's dive straight into the conversation better.
Sure.
What do you identify? Would you say you are more of a spiritual person or a religious person?
What is the difference though?
Yeah. To you, what you don't think there's a difference?
A religious person and a spiritual person. I think
You've not heard anybody say I'm more of spiritual than religious.
Perhaps the person doesn't go to church, but then identify that there's a creator and worship God in his own way or her way. But I think it goes hand in hand.
For you, what's your preference?
I guess I'm a religious and a spiritual person because I go to church and then I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. So yeah.
How do you let's get into how like you maneuver the whole being religious and we're in 2022. What's 2024? We're in 2025
I
and
know.
the world is evolving and
Uh-huh.
everybody's coming up with different theories about God and everything. How do you maneuver your way?
When it comes to Christianity issues, you don't get to impose your opinions on people because everybody and what they go through every day, where they've been, how they've been. So you don't get to be like, it is A, so everybody has to follow it. So personally, it's been difficult, like not like difficult like that, but I am a religious person. I go to church. I do normal stuff, Sundays go to church. I sing. I go for rehearsals, revival, normal Christian things that my church is required of me to do, and I do them, and I'm good. If someone doesn't go to church but still worship God in his own way, because the spirituality aspect, it's actually you and God, as in it's an individual affair. Going to church, having all of us worship together, it's good because God said, where two or three have gathered, he is there. Cool, 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 cool. That is church business, yeah. But the spiritual aspect of having a relationship with God is me, as in Bertha, and God, how I understand his word in me and in my life, like what I go through every day, how I feel he's in present, and that presence is dependent on how I go towards him, something like that. So spirituality and religion is very individual, quote unquote. You cannot impose. It doesn't mean the person is any less of you or you are any better of them.
Yeah, I get it, but like, you see how the world is evolving. Do you think that we are moving the right way when it comes? Because I've heard a lot of people say, I don't really care about the religion you are from. I just want to know your relationship with God. So if you have a relationship with God, then there's no title to it about whether you are a Christian or you're Muslim. What's your take on that?
In terms of what though?
In terms of, so let's say you meet someone and you're like, the person is
So
like,
in terms
I
of
don't go to
relationship,
church, but like, yeah, whether romantic or like very cordial, but the person is
okay.
like, I don't go to church, I don't go to mosque, but I have a relationship with God.
So with that, in terms of what comes in for me, if it is a relationship, as in partnership, you cannot just have a relationship with God and be sitting in your house on Sundays. That is to me though. But as a friend, what you do on Sunday, you buy me. I don't care. If I close, I have to come and eat. How do you call it? Omoto at your end. Trust me, I'm gonna be there. At the end of the day, you are my friend. So in terms of
You don't really care about your friends, but you care more
Oh,
about
I
your
do. I do. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be sleeping with my friend, am I? I'm not going to be giving birth with my friend, am I? I'm not going to be waking up with them, am I? But with my partner, I would want someone who actually says he is and actually act to it. You don't stay in your house on Sundays and be like, you woke up and thank God. It does not end there. For me, like I said, it's an opinion. It's mine.
For me, I believe like it's a start. Like I think it's better than people who say like they don't believe in God.
And I've met a lot of people that don't believe in God. They have their own opinion about it. Truly, I disagree respectfully, but I have nothing against them. And I will tell them we're always arguing because they will not just say it and they also be coming on to me. So we'll have not really an argument, like a discussion about it. And I'll let them know that I respectfully disagree, but this is where I stand. And I respect that you stand here. Cool, cool, cool. Like I said, what my friend do on Sundays, I
really, like people
don't
will
really
just
care.
be asking questions about like religion. Do you think like religion in itself, like let's say dividing, because Muslims and Christians say they worship the same God.
Yeah.
So do you think this whole title that has been put, quote unquote, title that has been put on it, like Muslim and Christian, is what's bringing the
Division. Well, the way of worship is totally different, like we know. But I don't think it's just that we human beings are complicated. As much as the worship is different, this is where if you bring a Christian man to a house to marry, they're going to try to convert him to be a Muslim. A Christian man will not really mind if you end up going to your mosque. Some though. I have seen a Christian man marry a Muslim lady. He doesn't mind whether she goes to the mosque on the days you guys pray. But with a lady you see every day, he did not mind. But I've also seen a lady who is struggling to marry a Christian man because the family wants, if the marriage will go on, he has to convert, which is just human complication. We can't do much about it.
It's not really about
God has nothing to do with it. It's just human complication and understanding. Yeah. And as we should understand that these societal opinions are very much heavier than we think. Like the lady cannot do too much about it unless like she want to cut ties. No family in her business and all that. And to actually take that step, it needs a little bit much of a courage to do that. So yeah, that is I can't we can't do much about that. It's just human complication. Yeah.
Also, I just think that we need to to be honest, I don't like it when it's even when the conversation is not about religion, people try to make it about, oh, Muslims are this, Muslims are that. I just believe that everybody, you believe in what you believe. I believe in what I believe. I cannot force you to believe in what I believe in.
Sure.
You have, I can only tell you that this is how I do it. If you want to follow, fine. If you don't want to follow, that's on.
Sure.
But when we try to make it as if, well, Muslims don't do this, Muslims are this, Muslims are this, that's where I actually have a problem. Because in 2025, people still come to you and ask you, oh, why are Muslims doing this? But I'm like, we all did Aramean school. I don't come and ask you why you do why
Christians are doing this.
So I just don't get it. That's my only problem when it comes to religious biases and stuff.
Yeah.
And it might not be accurate, but the thing is, in Ghana, Christians are more than Muslims. So even our workplaces, it's like Christians are more. So it's always like, why you always dressing like this? Like you're in an office. Like last week, I don't remember, but last week, I don't remember the day. Someone was like, why you always dressed like this? I'm like, come on, everybody dresses like this. The only difference is I wear
the hijab
and cover my head. That is the only difference. But you still ask me why I dress. I'm dressed too different. Everybody wears trousers and top to work. I wear trousers and top to work, and mine is different just because I have a hijab on. It's really like,
come to think that we we've gone far, but still the illiteracy is still there. I get it.
Right. So
Yeah.
now I'm just like, you did RME. Go and look into it. I'm tired. I'm tired of explaining like every time that this is why we do this. This is why we do this. You see, Ramadan is coming. People still ask us why we are doing Ramadan. Like,
they don't take a minute to educate themselves or
that's the
allow
only
themselves
problem
to
I think
educate.
about. And then the stereotypes as well
Like
about like Nima people and Muslims. When they see you, you're from Nima. So you're a tout, like stereotypes and
that one, yeah. It's sometimes it's not as if sometimes standing from afar and it's not they say you've literally seen it.
Yeah.
You've seen them do wrong. You bab me. You've seen them do wrong, but
it's just
you bab with the community thing there.
Just because the person
is a Muslim. Yeah, sure.
And the crazy thing is nowadays people name people like my name is Fareeda.
Yeah.
You're a Christian, but your parents can name me Fareeda. So when I see what's okay, like it's just
I've not really seen.
You've not seen like people have Muslim names, but they are not Muslim. You get John Muhammad, Fareeda Muhammad. She has my name,
and they're across. Sure. Maybe. Well, I don't know.
He's from the north, but Fareeda is like an Arabic name. It's not a northern name. So
yeah. Very true.
So now, like when everything is becoming like this, the world is becoming cosmopolitan. So you don't always have to put people in a box. Yeah. Like
you have to expand our horizon. Yeah. I understand. Yeah, with the religion issue there, you cannot.
Yeah, and you were talking about going to church every Sunday. Yeah. Is that how like you believe that's how you would have a relationship with God? That's the way to have a relationship with God.
Let me just break it down like this. Like if I have a boyfriend, I would want him to communicate to me every time. Not like every day communicate. Yeah. That's how I feel connected to my man. We don't go one weekend and still think that you have a girlfriend. It won't work for me. So to me, with my relationship with God, as much as it's personal, I would want to go and worship with my fellow Christians. Sometimes experiences what they've been through, it helps you grind because my experience too could be tearing me apart. Something must have happened and I feel God neglected me. But I'll go to church, someone will share, and then it will, how do you call it? It will show and cry. It will just encourage you to believe in it. So it's me staying connected every Sunday, going to church, meeting my friends. So it's not even just say hi to God. It's also say hi to my friends, say here and there, gossiping, eating and having a rapport, having another form of relationship that is not to the spiritual being, which is God. Do you understand? So some people we see them every Sunday. It's Sunday matter. So if you have something to say, you have to wait till Sunday. So yeah, I have to stay connected. So I do that.
You were raised in a religious. Would you say that affected the path you are on, or you see some like for me, I would say that I grew up in an Islamic home. But now I'm not Muslim because I grew up in an Islamic home. I'm Muslim because I have like learned and I know that this is a path I want to go. How about you?
Well, before I answer, even though you've learned and this is the path you went through, you did not come you did not come from a neutral background or a Christian and be like, oh, I went to school and I picked up a Quran, so I believe that what is inside me resigning with what I've read. It's not like that. So I think it's the same for us. We grew up going to church. My mom is a chorister, my grandma, all my brothers can play instruments. So I picked up instruments along the line. So it's what is moving the house. Do you understand? Every Friday we are going for brigade. Something is moving the house. As much as it's physical, something is moving the house. You understand? What is that? Spiritual.
I still feel like you said, regardless of the number of times you still go to church, you have to have a personal relationship with your God.
Very, very much.
So regardless of, some people might be going to church
and has nothing,
and they have no relationship with God. So for me, like what I was saying, is having that personal relationship and saying that this is the path that I want to go,
Yeah.
regardless of whether we are
But I'm
accepted.
saying that the time that you made that decision that this is what I've learned and it's resonating with what is inside me, as in the spiritual being, you have gone through it. You just didn't just pick up the Quran. The Quran was there for you to pick up. You didn't go and look for it. It was there to pick up. Like it was handed to you, like Christianity was. My grandma is going for quarries. I followed, even though I didn't know.
So you say that like you were
understand?
never influenced to like read about other religions.
No, I feel that what was moving the house is what I followed. So now I've grown up. Yeah, I know about Muslims. I know about Buddhism. I know about Christianity. Now, right now, I can make a full chess decision that I'm a Muslim and my folks, as much as they might not like it, they cannot do much about it. It's me trying to explain to them that this is what I feel, and at this point in time will help me or will help my spirituality grow. But at the point, as in the beginning, girl, I had no choice, like quote and unquote. It was moving the house and I followed and I liked it. I realized I like singing, so I was going all the time. My brothers stopped because they are boys. They picked up instruments. I did. I realized I did not like it. I stopped and they're still playing. Every man in my house plays something. I stopped. Do you understand?
Like
You not necessarily. I'm saying something is moving the house. Every household, something moves it spiritually, quote unquote. So where you end up being born into, it influences it. Now when you grow up, you get to make a choice. And we don't usually make that
have
choice.
you ever questioned your choice?
It hasn't even come in mind. I'm just looking for my next Sunday church dress. It hasn't even come in mind, truly. The question is, why would you want to change if you feel that whatever is going on in your life resign with what is in the Bible? I mean, according to your teaching books, you understand? And I do read my Bible as much as I can. As much as I can.
Now that how do you prioritize your like spiritual growth? You go to apart from Sunday. You know, Sunday there is for church.
Yeah.
Apart from Sunday, how do you prioritize it? Touching hard.
Tell him.
Everybody's moving.
How
do you make time?
Like I said, I read my Bible as much as I can. Usually try to do it in the evening because I am not a morning person at all. Waking up in the morning is it's like fighting my demons. So I try to stay connected, read, get some knowledge from the Bible in the evening as much as I can. I can tell you as but that's yeah, as much as I can.
The reason I was talking about stereotypes and other things, like have you ever experienced something like that? Have you ever had to explain something about your religion to someone?
Not necessarily. I doubt that. I haven't been in any confrontational religious. For me to defend it, it would be confronted. For me to like defend if it is
like somebody, like you know how I was saying that people like are always asking why
you are
okay. Has someone ever questioned you like why do Christians do this?
No, I don't think so.
How about stereotypes?
Like what? I'm just too free.
Like you guys
got me. We're just chilling. Like I'm just too free to entertain things that you can't even control. You understand? If you bring or like we're at work, we are here, and we're having a conversation. If the conversation is controllable in terms of reality, trust that I'm going to be in it. If I hear the topic and as me, Bertha, I can't do nothing about it. It's just going to be me talking. I will not waste my time. I would just be like, oh, okay, just enjoying the convo, but I will not contribute. But if it is something we can do about it, trust that I'll put my input inside. Yeah.
So how much of God plays in your life like someone steps on your toes, like, oh God, because of God, let me just put
I will show you, shake it.
how
Okay.
much of that influences your life? Personal life?
Let me see. Personally, I believe that I'm a fancy. Me a fancy, yeah. Also, be
Oh no, I get
ochakwano.
it.
Be ochakwano. Who the nature. Like right now, I did not know you until our podcasting. Yeah. And so maybe after podcasting, we are eating or something, and I've said something that, to my knowledge, is very innocent, but you took it a little bit. Yes, I would appreciate it if you called me just to like, Robbie, what you did, I did not appreciate it. Then I would know that my level of playful will have a limit to this. It is you putting a healthy boundary on our friendship, which I appreciate it. But then guess what some friends will do? They will not mind me. The next time I'll come for podcasting, you will even give me some of your food. You'll be giving me attitude. I'll be like, what is wrong with me? Have I done something? You bab. You bab.
Just chilling.
I have no idea what is going on. You understand? So in terms of a terminal kind of situation, personally, I would definitely appreciate. I will never be mad about someone who called me and be like, Robbie, you did this, you did that, you said this. I did not appreciate it. I give such importance to such things. Like 100%, you're gonna be my G because I know if I'm going wrong, you're gonna call me out. If I should be just eating and chilling and be nice, like we are real human beings. So I want a real one. Call me out on my BS. Atasa, you bab. But everyone near them, they won't do that. Yeah. So to me, if you let me know, I will mostly like on the set apologize and let you know it came from like you bab me. So I'm gonna let you know. But those if you don't, I'm just also gonna retract. It's you taking a step backwards. What can I do? Like I said, it's a situation I can't control. Trust that I'm also going to be tracting because I ain't gonna be like, why are you not minding me? Kind of situation, but which sometimes maybe I should. Yeah. So is the situation sometimes they might step back, but how do they step back? Is it just outright cutting, or like they mind you, you buy if it gives you a little space of you coming to them and be like, yo, something has changed. What's up? Are you okay? Me, I might even come like I've done something, be like, you okay? Is everything wrong? Like everything you but so like that, no. But every individual deals with it. Yeah. So this is how I deal with it. Yeah. But I have lost friends, trust that, which I'm not even mad about it because sometimes we outgrow friends. It has nothing to do with age. It has nothing to do. We just outgrow friends. And I'll be like, cool. I would be like, okay, cool. And I'm walking away too. But trust that if anything happens, and because I've been in your life before, if you need me and you come to me, I'm gonna be in your face and sort you out if I can. That is when the if I can comes in. I'm not gonna break my neck no more. But as much as I have the resources, why will I be sitting on it? Yeah. So but people deal with stuff differently. Yeah.
And a new year.
Yeah.
How are you going to do with it?
Oh my God. The new year. Truthfully, I've never been scared of going to any year like that before. Previously, going to the new year, I have my chest high. I pray to God.
Wait,
I
always at
trust God.
31st night or you go clubbing?
Clubbing? Have you met me? Like, have you been listening to me? Hell no.
Maybe every year.
Oh no. Oh no. No. Every year, maybe the church will differ, depends on where I am. But I'm going to find myself in the church. If I'm not in the church, maybe some circumstances will just keep me in the house, but not in the club.
Have you ever like used church?
all the time. MD will be calling me. I have missed church for work, for sleep. I told you I'm not a morning person, and I hate being late for church. I hate it. Think about late. Sometimes it's better late than never, but you are not going to see me at church around 8, 7:30. I can't.
That's late.
Yeah, because my church starts like 7. So I have to be there before 7.
Wow.
Yes. I hate
Wicked.
it's caps. I
Don't they
hate
have like second service?
They do, but I don't like second service. So maybe unless, but which I've not really substituted my first to the second before, because I sing, like I have a role that I play in church. So me comes to second service is me comes to just listen to the sermon. But like I said, me feeling connected is me doing something. Yeah. And me going. And I hate going late. So today, like this, I was on time. Like I woke up like 4:30. And before, I've already prepped though. It's not that I'm now going to iron. I've already ironed my shoes. My everything is prepped. I don't want any excuse for my part to not be at church early. Every Sunday 4:30. As much as I'm not a morning person, Sundays have no excuse to not wake me.
Every weekday. Wow.
Well, the weekdays have their own stories to do. But on Sunday, he does not have an excuse to me. Yes. So I hate going to church late. So yeah.
So back to our things.
So I went into 2025, and like I said, I've never been scared to be like, God, what is this you're bringing me? So usually I'm very bubbly and joyful around the night, the prayers. I found myself a little wiggled and in my own space. I was in church, this music, but I was just in my own head. You understand? Like God, just trusting Him, because I don't know where my legs are stepping into. Like, but when I did, after the time passed, we sang and all that, the offering. I came back to my seat. I felt a little less burdened, like something was lifted.
Were you feeling unfulfilled?
Oh, it has something to do with my
you were just
shit
being
going on.
emotional.
Yes. And then the part where we are growing and you cannot be still dependent on parents and things. You need to get your situations right. You understand? What are you smiling about? What are you smiling about? It's like you're having a dirty mind. Do you mind to share?
No. You cannot be dependent on our parents. In my head, my mom is gonna be there.
Oh yes, my mom sat there.
I become Dangote. I'm still going to spend the money.
Yeah, but it's not going to be as much as you used to. Yeah. So that was I think the situation that was going on in my head and stuff like that. But after the time passed, like I said, after we sang, I sat down. I felt a little bit lighter, and then I just trusted God to lead the path.
So you are not a, oh my God, what's going to happen? Or
I have a friend who keeps saying this, that God will provide.
We have to work.
He is. Can I guess? He is capital as everything God will provide. But I am now understanding it. God does provide. Like,
but you have to work towards it.
You are doing your own thing, yeah. But God does provide in ways we have no idea. Sometimes I actually wonder how I survive. Like physically, emotionally, psychologically, financially, all the list. You actually wonder how you survive. But you go by your day, go to work, you just doing what you gotta do. Sometimes there's no money, but you eating though. You get sick, but somehow the bills are paid. Like, God does provide. That's what I'm gonna say. God does provide somehow. So yeah. But I'm understanding a little deeper recently. Yeah.
Takeaways from what we like, what we are entering the new year. Just tell our viewers
We have
what We have entered in.
Yeah, we have.
But like, this is someone that's just there. The person doesn't really like. The person is scared about the future. You are a church girl. So just because like,
you know, when you say a church girl, there's so many definition on the market. What kind of definition are you giving me? Come on, Fareeda. What do you mean?
Girl now?
Like I've never been. You say, I'm a church girl now. What is that?
No, not now. As in like now, like you are a church girl. Like
What I come to do? Like it's like I'm.
no, but she's a church girl.
I am a church girl.
Yeah, you're a church.
Yeah, I am a church girl. But I'm saying there's a definition on the market. So
Really?
yeah, the people think
Like you
people
go to
just
church
go to
regularly.
yeah, I do.
And then like you are a Jesus baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're a church girl.
Which one is Jesus baby? I'm not here. I'm not
like,
here about that though.
Tell me, like what other definitions are
Oh
there?
no. If you don't know, you go find it.
Tell me how else am I supposed to find it?
Or you could just call me Bertha. Just without giving me a title, church girl. Ha, so say.
Okay.
Okay.
But like I feel like the church
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I really don't because I do go to church.
Yeah.
And
so
I
like give us like a 1 minute sermon about like if we're afraid. Like for me, I'm like not scared, skeptical about like how the year is gonna be. I'm not old. I'm not like really bothered about like life and stuff.
Get like that. So we all have our own religion, quotes. And so if we are in that religion, it means that we want to be in that religion. So we just take the teachings at heart and practice it. I'm very sure is the teachings are different and practicing it is not easily said yet than done. So you do your part. Progress is it's like raising a kid, you know. If I give birth right now, you come for naming ceremony, you see the kid in my hand, then you go 2-3 years back, you see, you come like, hey, Kuku na wenyi sam. But to me, I'm seeing Kuku every day, and I'm not even seeing him go taller or go bigger or anything. Progress is very slow, but we are doing something. You have to encourage yourself that I am doing something and I'm trusting God, Allah, or whoever to help me in that part. You wake up and do your part. When it's in front of you, you would not see like it goes from 1 to a 15. But if someone comes in, you just do your part, someone will definitely see that you've gone from a 1 to a 15. But they might not know the struggle that you've gone there, but you just have to keep pushing. That's all. You're gonna be okay.
Somebody.
Amen.
Misha said it all. I don't have any more to add. And this has been our first episode. Hope you enjoyed our conversations. And as we keep saying, if you want us to discuss anything else, you can keep it in the comment section and gladly talk about it. Sure. And have a happy new year. Abby.
Yeah.
How you say, right?
Yeah. Happy new year.
Bye.